in the dark. We gotta stand up and make it loud. Just like our gods on the pharaoh. Let my people go, go. We are a new generation from the ones who have come before. He's calling us to freedom. Let my people go, go. Wade in the water, wade in the water, children, wade in the water. God said it's gonna trouble the water. Wade in the water, wade in the water, children. In the water, God's gonna trouble the water. We gotta start in the darkness. We gotta stand up and make it loud. Just like our gods and the pharaoh, let my people go, go. We are a new generation, the ones who have come before. He's calling us into freedom, let my people go, go. We gotta shine at the shade. Keep me up, already make the difference. If you don't say you know what trouble, let my people go, go. God's waiting it is that we gathered through the years. If you don't say you know what trouble, let my people go, go. Wade in the water, wade in the water, children, wade in the water. God said it's gonna trouble the water. Water, wade in the water, children, wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water. We gotta stand up and make it loud. Just like our gods on the pharaoh, let my people go, go. We are a new generation from the ones who have come before. He's calling us into freedom, let my people go, go. Wade in the water, wade in the water, children, wade in the water. God said it's gonna trouble the water. Wade in the water, wade in the water, children, wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water. We gotta start in the darkness. We gotta stand up and make it loud. Just like our gods of the pharaoh, let my people go, go. We are a new generation, the ones who have come before. He's calling us into freedom, let my people go, go. We gotta shine at the shade. Keep me up, already make the heavens. If you don't say you know what trouble, let my people go, go. God's where it is that we gathered through the years. If you don't say you know what trouble, let my people go, go. Wade in the water, wade in the water, children, wade in the water. God said it's gonna trouble the water. Wade in the water. Oh, yes. All right. Wade in the Water. That's one of the I guess signal songs. It's a proper term for that can't come to my mind right now. But I am so grateful to be here on tonight. It's normally a Bible study night, but our church thought it would be just the perfect time to rerun these. Well, to run first and make public these mobile institutes in which we have everybody's permission. And let me tell you, I think about this all the time, and I'm grateful, so grateful for all who took part in this. This is really just a blessing to have something of this magnitude done here in our city, which these are happening all over the country. They're mobile institutes, and this is the Paris, Tennessee-based mobile institutes, done a little bit, I'm sure, a little bit differently, but nonetheless, we went straight to it, and we so grateful for all of those who participated. Last week, we saw the keynote address, and we're going to follow as normal. Now, I've learned in technology, there's just some things you can't do with an iPad, but the picture don't look as good, but that's okay. We're still we'll have an iPad picture on a laptop screen, but I'm thankful for all of those. Now, Elder Travis was supposed to come on with me tonight, and then every Wednesday, those who actually participated, Coach Tharp and of course Elder Travis and Elton Ray and Pastor Otto Duncan, yes, and then anyone who who was in the community panel or the other panel. Listen, we want to hear your voice, and we'll take about maybe 10 minutes because these run sometimes an hour, 45 minutes, and some over an hour. So we are grateful for all of the participation we had on this side. I'm grateful for the leaders. Didn't have any kind of struggle with, none whatsoever. And I'm grateful for that. Lets me know you can have a conversation when you come correct and when you come with substance. So I thank God for that. I think in the world we live in now, you just never, ever know. But we are so grateful, and we're hoping that we can get a pretty decent audience. I was grateful to Dr. Smallwood, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to do something, be a part of something so great. I am so grateful. I can't even think of any other vocabulary to say because I'm grateful. And because she could have chose anyone, but I thank God that she chose and asked me. It's so important because a lot of times I feel in smaller counties and cities, there's some things, it almost seems like information filtered to us lastly, and a lot of information we don't get, in so many areas. So I was so happy to have
a great conversation with all three as we was talking about as a thing. Racism is a public health issue. And let me make sure, because I could say it by heart, and I want to make sure that I get it correctly, in which I started with the framework of that, of Dr. Smallwood and Vanderbilt and Lucy Foundation and Public Theology, that foundation. But I'm so grateful. Let me get that pulled up. And I was hoping to have some pics on the screen of that, because so important to support. My God, I couldn't have done it. Couldn't have done it without all. And I'm really already supposed to have those pics in here so I could be so grateful and willing to share them. And I will mention them again in a minute. Again, I don't want to prolong. I can always have Elder come on next week, and anybody else who wants to come on, who was a part. Listen, be glad to have you. Be glad to have you come and say a few words, your experience. And I just think this is a great thing. So we're going to run it the next 2 weeks, I believe. Could be 3, but we're going to run it. And then I really didn't get a lot of promotion out there that I wish I would have, but we're thankful for those who will tune in, and we're grateful for the just the support of the community. And what I did is when I was given a charge and I accepted, I thought about this, because I've been doing this pretty much all of my ministry, at least since, oh my Lord, it's been a while. So I thought about this and I said, racism does display it is a public health issue when you really think about it. It's true. It's really the real term of racism. It's the affecting of human life of a certain people, and it's a public health issue. And I know people really don't like to talk about it, and I think a lot of people really don't understand it. Probably don't care to have a productive, constructive, respectful, honest conversation, and that's what I was so happy about. And I'm telling you, I can't really. I'm much obliged, is what I can say. So I'm thankful. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get this started. Of course, I figured out how to do this just in the nick of time last week. So we're going to try it the same way. And I was grateful. Let me know. Please comment. We'll go through and someone will read them and we will get back to you. Help us to, and go please subscribe, like to all of these, the Greater Hopes, plus my personal pages, YouTube. We got to learn how to get YouTube off the mark. But nevertheless, I am gone. I probably will not come back at the end unless I need to. So you all have a good day. You're getting ready to view the Paris, Tennessee-based Mobile Institute with a real conversation, and it was a blessing. I felt privileged, and I felt respected. But you're getting ready to watch this, and it's the first one we had after the keynote was a conversation on this school to prison pipeline that is becoming more popular in subject. We wanted to start with the school systems because we said racism is a public health issue. And then my part was that displays itself in the system, the three systems: the school system, the court system, and then the prison system. Because I believe, and it's my experience, that go to school first. I guess very few people, when I was coming up, went to jail before they actually went to school. I'm pretty sure they went to jail when they was four or five. But and then after that, we did the policing system or the court system. You have to get arrested before you go to court, and then before you go to prison, you have to see a judge. So we were able to get right here, starting first, Dr. Leah Watkins, who is the director of the Henry County school system, and then Dr. Norma Gerrell, who is the director of the Parish Special School District. All right, I had to mute my mic. I have Elder Travis. I didn't want to be. He's tried to call, and I'm getting ready to have him call back. So we're going to get started. Listen, if you can't catch all of it tonight, come back and look at it, because I'm not a TV I'm not a TV show host. I'm not a comedian. I'm not an actor. I'm just trying to do what the Lord would have. 363. I'm sorry. Let me just let me text it to you. So by just give us a second to see if he wants to come on, and then we'll go from there. I'll also be putting in I'm going to send everybody a message so that we can get things rolling appropriately. Also, never want to leave out the people who helped me do this. I am so grateful, because I'm telling you, as much as I have, I certainly can't do it. So my wife is a blessing. She is there. And then, all right. All right, just give us a second. We're getting ready to get Elder Travis in here so he can speak to us however he chooses. I think it's so important. Coach Tharp, if you get a chance to listen to us, Pastor Duncan, I'll call you guys as well. But please, come on one Wednesday night so that we can. Oh Lord, have mercy. So that we can certainly get you on. Oh, let's see, invite. Yes, indeed. All right, just that's what we love to have. No, not in this. All right. All right, I'm excited about this. Yes. That's Amber Alert. All righty. So just bear with us, please. And we're going to be rolling here with a guest. All right. Oh, there we go. Yes. So that is in Elder Travis's email right now. So we should hear from him in just a few minutes. So I'm grateful for that. I think the approach was a went out on me. How does that happen? There we go. That's why I'm more familiar with the laptop. Our best to stay in. Okay. All right. We got the access. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Thank you all for joining. Please leave your comments. I might not be able to see them now, but we will certainly check them out. Network discoveries turned on. Network computers and devices are not. Please turn on. Okay. That is certainly. I got a feeling we had some reset done. Mm-hmm. All right. So, okay. Internet access. We good. I wonder how. Are we actually looking in live time? Chop it up. Chop it up. Hmm. I don't know. I don't. I don't understand. I don't understand that. But we good. right. This is one thing I can always count on the old iPad, and it's not gonna go out. But the only thing about this is we cannot share. So we're gonna try to we're really gonna try and we're gonna try to beat the odds here. Watch this. All right. Are we back in? Yes, indeed. All right, y'all forgive us. Technology difficulties in the most inopportune times. Please have a spirit of forgiveness and come back in. I know how people come through with you just like that, but please come on back in. All right. So I don't know if Elder can get in. So I tell you what. Um, what we'll do is okay. I hear you. Yes. 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 We don't went from bad to worse, have we? So we're gonna make sure that we. I can hear somebody now. So I can hear somebody saying, "What in the world is his?" All right, that's good. So we're gonna turn this one off. There we go. Boom. That was out of there like last year. I hope that sounds better. Um. So I tell you what, it's been 30 minutes, and I think I better go ahead and get started. Um, or I have to um, go another route, we will get this thing off and jumping. All right, let's do this. Something went wrong. I know it. I know it. So we're gonna get plumb off of this. Oh man, that's a whole lot better picture. I like that better. All right. I tell you who all the, El Ray. This is the, you know what? I was in a, this was, let's see. Mm-hmm. Oh, mm-hmm. All right, here we go. Let's tell Elder Travis that we got it in his messenger as well. He should be able to get in on that, and then we'll go from there. All right. So 33 minutes into it now. I'm telling you, there's always one when you don't need one, but we got to roll anyway. That's life, isn't it? I'm not a professional. I'm about to get me a professional crew. I'm telling you, I promise you, before the end of this year, I'm claiming it. I like the setup though. All right, so what I'm gonna try to do is just get a couple of the participants on, if they can and if they will. Seem to have some issues when you're running through multiple streams, because we have trying to get it to many people as we can. And I know the church has a pretty decent following, and I know I got a lot of, may not have a lot of follow. I got a lot of Facebook attention and friends. So we'll just put it out there and leave it open for public opinion. Mm-hmm. Again, what I probably need to do is send out some emails, because I don't want to exclude anyone. That is not my attempt. I've just been in a busy way. And in that, okay, so I would have told him to continue with Facebook, and then you could get on. You log into your Facebook account. Okay. There was some gunshots going on. Sounded like it was coming back from that way. Did y'all hear that? All right. All right. I will start it over in a heartbeat. I tell you what I'll do for the remainder is I'll just what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull up some material that I really didn't and it's nothing that was is private, but I wanted to, as how we got this thing started and how I become a part, and so grateful for it. Blessed this city, but the whole thing, just in case anyone missed it, the whole point of the Mobile Institute was not to in this new way of communicating with the whole COVID-19. Um, it has really forced it has really forced humanity to communicate in um, different in alternative ways. You know, when we was growing up, I've never seen anything like it. I'm pretty sure anybody alive now hadn't seen anything like it. So we just communicate differently. COVID-19, don't nobody want to get sick, and you know it's something. Some people are like me, already. Like I don't want to be in nobody's house, in nobody's face. When those types of, I don't even know if you call them germs, those are super germs from the COVID-19. So this is the way of communication. Some mobile device, whether it be your iPad, your laptop, your cell phone, whatever it is that you are comfortable with. And I thought it's such a brilliant idea, and it's more than an idea because it's into motion all over the country. Dr. Smallwood and Vanderbilt Public Theology, the Henry Lucy Foundation have planted these all over the country. So this is just not. This is a Paris, Tennessee based mobile institute, but it's not the only one. There were maybe the only one that is like this, because I thought it'd be better just to go right to the people who have the answer. So I I was delighted. I called number one that the Lord put in my spirit was none other than Elder Travis. Been around a long time. In fact, when I came to know who he was, I was a teen. I was a kid. And I'm not going to tell you the story, but I'll tell you the story. I've said it so many times, but I will tell you how it really blessed my life. And man, I pray that I can be that, what he was for me, to someone else. So I'm grateful for him. I always be grateful. He is been a light, well respected man. I respect him so much. Um, just can't say enough good stuff about it. And I told him earlier that he was about my age when I met him, just a little bit older. And he's wise. He was wiser then than I am now. So I'm telling you, I'm not just saying that. I'm grateful for him, and he really, um, uh, you know what? To be totally honest, there were moments in this thing um, when I didn't have the answer, and I just listened to him. I'm not playing. I'm dead serious, and it just worked its way out. He would say, and man, I tell you, Elder and I have had many conversations, but I mean, if as if I couldn't respect him enough already, it went. I mean, to a totally different. Just the way he handled me, in my youthful. I mean, and let's just say it in my um not knowing. I'll just say that. So I'm grateful for him. Had many conversations, and he told me some things that rings true, and I appreciate him so much. But not only him, um, I hadn't talked to Coach Stark in many years before. I'm thinking it's many years. I don't think we might have. I can't remember us running each other. Nevertheless, it hadn't been like this in a long time, and I was so grateful. Um, always knew Dominique. I remember us playing together as little bitty boys in the projects, um, and we maintained a real, not a close relationship at all, but I'm gonna tell you what I believe a real relationship is, a real friendship. Certainly is mutual respect, and I have the utmost respect for him as a fellow my age, maybe a year younger than me, but same age, and been knowing him all his life, and he really is a blessing. I mean, he's a blessing, man. I'm telling you, we was right there in the projects. We was, and it ain't nothing that it's nothing to be ashamed of at all. But we was playing at Wooden Park basketball. Then we got the wrestling, and we still maintain. Every time when I called him, he was right on. We talked. I mean, just just a blessing, just a blessing, and we are looking forward to working together here in the future. This right here is really going to kick off a lot of great things. Um, and man, I'm telling you, I think it's important to know it does not really matter um, who you are. If you are a human being with a reasonable mind, hopefully however however shaped mind, hopefully some type of God conscious mind, then we could work together and make this a better place. As as um as the old song said, heal the world, make this a better place. And it can be a better place. And I think the time to have conversation, as Travis says, is not when something happens. That's crazy because people are already. Have you ever tried to have a conversation with somebody who already had their mind made up and they're angry? Don't work out too well um, at all. So the time to have the conversation, not, it ain't got to be every day. We need to have these conversations every day, but not to this magnitude. Just every so often, like family, that you have conversation with, you have less misunderstanding when you communicate. Now you'll have some to believe that that's not true, but I think it's the best way because you have to communicate before if any change is going to happen. So thank God for this. I don't think we're going to be able, I don't know if I switch to my laptop from my laptop to my iPad, and I usually have no issues with this. So I I'm just going to probably end it right there. In fact, you catching this now, this will probably be delete it if you if you don't catch it now. Record it, save it, whatever you have to do. But I might not even because we have so many hours that we have, and we got 100 actually on this, so we're good. But I actually wanted to bring on some who could come and share. But I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna send some emails out, see if we can get some more. Then we'll conclude next week, and we'll be more prepared. I need another laptop. This stuff costs a lot of money, and you can't help poor people broke. That's what my good friend Dr. Boyd said, and he's for real. But we thank God for you. Listen, um, just for personally, a few people that I'm thinking about that I want to pray for. What I'll do is I want us to just please, if you have any prayer requests, please put them in the comments section. We will make sure that we'll have somebody look over those. and then I will pray with them so we can make sure that we pray. We'll do it like that. And then when we come back next week, we will have this. We'll be off and running. I tell you what, to be totally honest with you, I want to try to keep a schedule. But if we can do something before next week, I might run it. Probably won't be the best because we don't have any advertisement. But we're gonna get this. We're gonna get it going. I thank you for your patience. This has been 47 minutes. Uh, Things happen. I thank God that He's God, and I had an idea. I don't want to tell you yet, but I had an idea, and I think I'm going to do it. So this was probably the best thing to happen, because if it works out, then you really don't want to miss this. So let's see let's see how the idea goes. Stay tuned in. Follow us on all these channels. Like, subscribe, hit it all. Hey, listen, like the video too. Always like the video. So we want to try to get 100 million likes, all right? Or is it 100,000? 100,000 likes. So, hey, like the video. God bless you.